About 20 years ago, I was a seminarian and I had a priest friend of mine who didn't take very good care of himself. He never liked to exercise, but he liked to eat, drink, and smoke. And so therefore he wasn't in very good health. And so one day he's saying Mass, and towards the end of the Mass, he realized he's having a heart attack. So he finishes Mass, comes off the altar, and tells the secretary, "I'm having a heart attack, call the ambulance." And so as he's waiting for the ambulance to arrive, he realizes that this is going to enable or cause a change of life, that he's not going to be able to do what he always likes to do. And so while he's waiting for this ambulance, he's smoking a cigarette and he's having one last cocktail. And so they take him into the hospital, and he's in the emergency room, all hooked up. And meanwhile, after they hook him up, he has the big one, some major heart attack. Well, since he's in DC and they have the best of everything, they even had this experimental shot, which was supposed to reverse the effect, stop the heart attack, and reverse its effects, so there's no damage to the heart tissue. And this thing is about $5,000. And he had to sign, even while he's having this major heart attack, a release form to allow them to shoot him up with this experimental drug. So they do, and it works. Now this has got to be scary because, he came within this close of actually suffering lasting damage. And so a few days later, he's going out of the hospital, and I'm taking him to a breakfast buffet. And while I'm at this breakfast buffet with him, I'm having a 3-egg omelet made to order. I'm having a Belgian waffle piled high with strawberry and whipped cream. I'm having bacon. I'm having sausage. And meanwhile, he's having a small bowl of fruit and a bowl of oatmeal, looking longingly at what I'm eating. And I guess I wasn't a very good friend at that time, but he was on the straight and narrow. This was an incident that scared him to death. And yet, little by little, he started to eat more. Then he started to drink. Then he started to smoke. And within 2 years, he's back to right where he started from. But he had that chance because he had that experience of having that heart attack, which led him to make a choice whether he was going to live healthier or not. And in reality, as we come to New Year's and New Year's resolutions, we need that impotence of making a change, to make a change in our lives, to even make a decision whether or not we want to. Oftentimes we try and eat better or do something health-wise. But yet, if we were going to be better health-wise, we'd already be doing it. And so even though we say, I'll be better health-wise, within 2-3 months, we're right back to where we were before. And the same is true for whether it's personal, whether it's spiritual, any of the other things. We need an encounter to make a decision to change. That's what happened to the shepherds. They were doing their shepherd thing, and then they encountered the angels, and they encountered Jesus Christ. They come to the nativity, they come to the manger, and then they leave from that encounter, they leave and proclaim to everyone what they saw and heard. Their lives are changed because they had that encounter. In this new year, we know that Jesus Christ is going to come into our lives, that Jesus Christ is all around us. He's calling to us, wanting us to engage in a deeper relationship with Him, no matter who we are. We know that if we can experience Christ, then we have to make a decision. Do we remain this way we were, or do we go and change and commit our lives in a deeper way to Christ? May we in this new year, as we begin this new year, ask for the ability to encounter Christ and to make a change and to respond to the love He shows us this upcoming year.